Hello. It's such a good laugh at myself right now. It's not even funny. Okay. But it was funny. It was funny for me. Um, this is the about the sixth video I made now. The first one I made, sorry, it's very hilarious. I just started making this video, realized I didn't switch it on. Anyway, so the first video I did this morning was trying to do it on the camera of the laptop, which is a very, very bad camera. It's just of no use. Then I tried it on my phone, which is all fine and well, except I have nothing to put my phone on, so it just looked weird. Then I went to the computer shop and I bought a webcam. Bought the cheaper one. Now with cheap, that's already 300 rand. I bought the cheaper one. Put that on there. Didn't work. It worked, but nah, didn't work. So I went back and I bought the HD one. I did 2 videos, so that one I went back and I bought the HD one. I just did a video with the HD one, and I had so many ums in the middle of my sentences. I got so irritated with myself that I just deleted the whole thing and decided to do it over. So I'm gonna really make a point of not putting an in the middle of my words right now. So, and then I just started making the video, and I looked down, I thought, yo, that's not a lot of minutes gone down yet. And I realized I didn't switch it on. You see, I have blonde stripes put into my hair with a reason. I have them there for a reason. So if I do something very blunt, please excuse me. Okay. My hair's a mess now. The reason why I started this, sorry, I'm just talking to somebody at the same time about my internet that's not on. The reason why I started this channel and started working on this channel was I said that on the first video. I have recently found that I actually went into so many other channels, and I realized that I had it all wrong. My whole idea is to just do tutorials, but basically people are using their channels as chat rooms about the stuff that they are actually selling or doing, and that made so much sense, since I am looking for a different marketing platform other than Facebook, and Facebook has been my marketing platform for such a long time, and I'm trying to figure it out, you know, moving from one stuck in a rut but to somewhere else. So that is how this is going to change, and that's so exciting for me, because now I can just share what I have, show you the wool, the yarn that I have. I can tell you about how to use it. I can show a tutorial. I can do that in English. I can do it in Afrikaans, and it doesn't matter. That's so exciting. And also I can link it up with Instagram, because I am on Instagram. I'll place the link down below. I will also place the link of the channels that I can really tell you that's a good channel to go onto if you need certain things. No ums. No ums. I can tell you all those things, and I can share those channels with you. I've learned so many things on YouTube, really. As far as crocheting is concerned, I started out with several different channels, and I stuck eventually with Happy Berry. How do I delete it? I love the Happy Berry channel. She also has a knitting section, a new knitting one, I think. And I saw something about embroidery the other day that I really want to go and take a look at. So Happy Berries, awesome. There's another lady, Stitch and Stacy. I know I ended up loving. She does a lot of stuff like clothing. That's very nice. And then there's I'm going to stop. I promise. There is also Jada and Stitches. As far as I said, if you go onto my channel, you'll see there's a truckload of channels that I actually am subscribed to. But as far as crochet is concerned, those three are really channels I can recommend for tutorials. Then a huge miracle happened in my life. Huge, I'm telling you, huge. It is a miracle. I started knitting. I knit. Never thought in my life I'd say that. I tried to knit so many times. I love crocheting. I've got like this. I'll show you the whips that I'm busy with. I love crocheting. For me, it's such a creative process. And I can throw in all sorts of colors. I love colors. I'm an artist. I'm a painter and that sort of thing. So color for me that's just me. But somehow knitting, I just don't like it. I didn't like it. I just did not like it. I know it's a school thing because we were forced to knit in school. I hated it. I hated going up and down, up and down, up and down, knitting and trying to figure out how to decrease, and it was just so boring for me working with these needles, and I hated it. I really did. And now I started knitting now, little by little. I thought, get over yourself, just try. Maybe you can incorporate knitting and crocheting with each other. Because I'm an artist, I'm always looking for something that I can use as an art form, not just a crafting form. So I have this thing in my head about using different things for, say, making a landscape or something like that, instead of using a paint, just using yarn and a hook or whatever as my medium instead of a brush and paint. But that's a different story. So I've got, I don't know how many knitting needles. I started knitting and I can't tell you how much yarn I wasted on that, trying to knit something, frogging it. Anyway, so I found on the internet. Oh, and don't make a mistake. I had cable needles. Not cable needles. I had cable needles too. Circular needles. I had circular needles too, and I just couldn't work with them because the circular needles I could get, and no offense to L products, they're good products, I just can't work with them. And there are many people out there who work with them with the greatest pleasure in the world. I just can't seem to. Actually, the bamboo ones are okay. That's fine. But the metal ones, the aluminium ones, I just can't work with. And I don't like working with the long needles. They're just irritating. And I couldn't find shorter needles unless it's double pointers. And then anyway, I found these online, and then I went to the shop in Durbanville and I bought them. And these are, as many of you will know already, you professional knitters, Addi. And I can knit with them. Look. I actually knitted a beanie, 3. to be exact. The other one is my husband's, and then the other one, I can't remember what I knitted that one. But these I knitted with my Addies. I also knitted this with my Addie. This, though, sad to say, I don't like very much, but not because of the wool, the Addie, because of the wool. I'll talk about that now. So I found a way to knit that actually makes sense. I'm gonna have to start. So what I knitted with, and that is what I want to say, that is my only negative with my knitting process with those. The first beanie I knitted was with Cowgirl Blues double knit. Amazing yarn, awesome yarn, really just amazing. I love it. Typical merino. It is a tiny bit scratchy, but not a lot, really not a lot. It's just, you can feel it slightly, but it's not a lot. It's not as smooth as cotton, but it's fine. It's usable, it's workable, it's fine. These two, on the other hand, I got this wool from the local more commercial wool shop. Mine is very small and focused on 2 or 3 maximum brands. The local yarn shop, the big one, as I said, is commercial, so they stock, the greatest amount of stuff they stock is from Saprotec. That's the L, they'll see it as L, and then they also have a cotton series, which is they've got cotton crochet yarn, and then they've got just cotton, and that's actually quite good. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. That's actually quite good, but not I don't like working with synthetics, so it's very difficult for me to say. I bought some synthetics the other day just for a market. Still don't like working with it, and I have to tell you, this wool is called Katia, and they had Katia in the shop. Like, Katia is a Spanish brand. She was selling it out because she had very few people interested in the wool itself, so I bought some of them out. Or not to buy them out, I bought some of it just to test it, because I know that the place where I get my Addie knitting needles is the company that's actually importing Katia. So I thought, well, let's see. I don't like it. I really don't. The white beanie is merino, 100% merino. It's okay. I can handle it. I can actually handle it. But the other one, the grey and the purple, is a mix of alpaca merino and acrylics, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. It scratches, it really does. I don't know if I'll be able to wash it out. If anybody has a comment that will be able to, if you will give me some advice about how to get rid of that scratchiness, great, let me know. Okay, so back to crocheting. I'm busy with this. I am busy with this. My blanket, ripple stitch, as you will see. The yarn I am using, now firstly let me just say that this one is supposed to be finished by now. Really, it's not even a meter in height. It's 2 meters long. It's, well, 2 meters wide. It's supposed to be 1.8 meters high, at least, at the very least. This is where it is right now. I can't seem to get this finished. It's not like it takes a lot of concentration, but I know at some point I'll just start moving and get it done, but in the meantime I'm stuck. The yarns I use for this is Moya. This is the one of the brands I sell. Lovely color, you see, and that is Moya. Oh, you know, just hang on a moment. Let me just put this up straight, like, there we go. Moya. This is Moya DK Bordeaux is the color's name. It's 135 meters, so it's quite a lot of meters that you have in there. The hook size is 3.5 to 4 and the needle size 3 to 4. I'm crocheting, so that's a hook size, but I'm using a size 5 hook. And it's working out very nicely. I've learned that you just take whatever hook you want to, depending on what you want it to look like. This one is Colors of Grace. The color's name is Snow Pea. It's a 4-ply yarn, lovely colors, and it's so close to the double knit that I actually use them both at the same time. It really doesn't bother me at all. This one is 144 meters, so that's what I'm using on this project. I've got, and I ummed again. I'm gonna remember not to This is what I'm using. I got the stitch pattern, this particular ripple stitch pattern on Jada in Stitches. That's where I got the pattern from. So if you want to go look there, you'll find a lot of these patterns, tutorials there. It's a nice site. To show you the other products I have from Moya. This is an Aran knits. You'll see it's got a slightly different texture. If I can just get it into some proper light, that would help. See? Okay. It's got a texture to it. I love it. I made one quite a large shawl and a beanie from these, and it's very great. It's a wonderful winter yarn, but I think you can use it for summer as well. DK is a all-rounder. DK is always an all-rounder. You can use double knit whenever you want to. Then they've also got these. Just let me find this quickly. It's amazing how you find something when you don't want to find it, and then when you want to find, when you're looking for one thing. Okay, there we go. This is called, it's got the same type of texture as the Aran knit crease. It's a double knit weight though, and it's bamboo and cotton mix. 80% bamboo, 20% cotton, and it's got this very wonderful texture. It's really lovely. It's a lovely yarn. I'm still doing something with it. I haven't gotten stock of this, but it's wonderful. I'm gonna work on it. Moya has, I've got in stock. I have double knit in stock. I have, let me just change this quickly. See if I can just get a bit more light in here. Okay. I have double knit in stock. Just hang on a moment. I'm pausing. Okay, that's better. I have double knit in stock. I have caress in stock. I have a 10 ply called Timu. I have that in stock. That's amazing yarn as well. 10 ply is also really a nice yarn. And then I've got a 3 ply, but I have very limited stock of the 3 ply. I have 100% bamboo as well. I have Timu in stock, and I have very little of the 3 ply, which is called Piccolo. I have very little of that, but all of them are available on order, and if anybody orders them, I'll have it with them to them for within a week. That's Moya. Oh, they've also started producing this. It's like a cake with all sorts of colors mixed in. And the work in progress with this one is this. I'm just making a corner to corner shawl with it, just as a sample. I have found that people want to know what you can make with it before they'll even think about buying it. So I do this. I make a shawl, and it's corner to corner. Anybody wants to know how to do corner to corner, I'll tell you. I'll give you a tutorial about that. If you need that in Afrikaans, ek doen dit vir jou met die grootste liefde. Okay, that's Moya. Colors of Grace. This is the one green that I have, that I showed you. This is the other green, and you can't see it properly now, but they're both awesome. This is the 4 ply. Then this she also has a 10 ply. See, I'm actually busy knitting something with it. I started doing a cable knit that I'm working on for myself. So I'm like that. The minute I see something and I like it and I start doing it, I need to work something out with it. I've got this. I need to design something with it. It's ridiculous, really, because I'm not much of a designer. I just need to do my own thing with it. See if I can find a way. And what's even worse is I'm terrible with maths, so I have to work out things that I'm not even sure I can. Anyway, this is the 10 ply. This one is called Magdalene. Love it. It's awesome. Look at it. I made the scarf with it quite a long time ago, actually. This is the scarf I made with the Magdalene. The recommended hook size is 6. I think I used an 8. But this was my out of my head designing thingy. I also used the basic stitch pattern that I found at Jada Stitches, and I sort of did my own thing after that. I like doing that. I struggle following patterns. That's asking me to bake a cake is a very dangerous thing. Please don't do that. I don't follow recipes very well either. I always go in my own direction somewhere along the line. It's always a terrible cake. The best cake I ever baked was for my son's birthday. I think he was about 2 years old, 3 years old, and the cat ate half of it. I mean, that's how nice the cake was. The cat ate half of it. After that, not all of them end up as chocolate pudding or something like that. I'm not good at baking. Now, the very exciting one I have to show you, and this is very exciting, is Colors of Grace Merino. The one I'm showing you is not for sale. It's not for sale ever. Her merino wools, her dyes are really one of a kind. They're not they're not commercialized sock weights. I saw these and I wanted them and I bought them, and I'm gonna make something out of them. And then whoever wants merino sock weight yarn from Colors of Grace can let me know, and I'll show you the colors that are available right now. These unfortunately are not available. and you can't see the colors properly because of the light, but look at it. Just look at it. I'm so love it. Anyway, these are so my type of colors, as you may notice, but I love them. It's soft, it's not scratchy on my skin. I've got, the only negative that I have is that I'm really not, I don't work with skeins really. They get them like this, so working off a skein is still a bit of a mystery for me. I've started winding these onto a ball. I ended up with 2 different balls and this. I'm still busy with it. Yes, I have a wool winder, but it's still a handheld wool winder, not an electrical one, so I might as well just do it with my hands. In fact, the wool winder is worse than my hands. I'm terrible with this, but once it is done, I will be making something out of it, and I really can't wait. It will probably be a shawl or something in that range. Okay, so that's all I have to show for now, and all I have to say for now, which in itself is already a minor miracle. I always have something to say about something, which is not a good thing. I hope to be putting this up at around 6 o'clock. My internet has been off for most of the day. They said they would fix it around 6, so I'm hoping that's true. My next video, which will hopefully be very soon, I hope it will be soon, somewhere during the week maybe, is a tutorial in Afrikaans. I'll do that in Afrikaans this time. Ek het beloof, en ek gaan my beloftes nakom, dat ek in Afrikaans sal tutorials opsit. Van die begin tot waar ek kan. As daar mense is wat iets anders nodig het of wat iets extra wil weet, asseblief net nie brei nie. Don't ask for a knitting tutorial. It's not going to be, I'm following knitting tutorials myself. What I will put on though is art tutorials from time to time, and art videos from time to time. Most of them will be wool related. Okay, so my cat is very much happily asleep here on this side, and this is while I'm talking, sitting on my bed in my bedroom with the door closed, so that I can actually talk here in quiet. Otherwise, I have 3 men in my house, 3, and they're the noisiest creatures. Really, they're very noisy. So I'll have to find ways to do my videos during the day, which will be better anyway, during the day, and put them up rather than in the evenings or whenever. Weekends are not a good idea because it's rugby in the background, and it's the boys. My eldest son comes to visit from Paul almost every weekend, and he's playing games on that side, and the youngest one is up and down, so you know. So you'll hear from me some more next week. Love you guys and have a good weekend. Okay, bye bye.